Hey, what's up folks? So I'm going to do a demo of how to install the camper shell struts that I just ordered from Amazon and just received. First, what I have here in my hand is the old strut. So your strut, if it's old, is going to compress very easily like that. If you have a lift that is broken, then you know that the top will flop down very easily. Now, I've already installed one so that I would know how to do this for the video, but I thought it might be helpful to folks who have not done this before to see how these struts are installed. So the first thing that you're going to need is you need a tiny screwdriver like this, and these are the snap-on struts for a camper shell, and it's pretty simple. You just slide the screwdriver behind the back of the strut and you can lift, which spreads open the latch inside of the strut head, and the same works for the other end. So again, this is the old strut, so there's no longer any gas lift in there holding this thing up. So very quickly, this is the new strut that I got from Amazon just a few minutes ago. I'll go ahead and install it. So you can see the new strut, holds its place because it has gas pressure inside if you're holding it up, which is what holds up the camper shell ultimately once it's installed. So a new strut should hold its place like that. Now, a couple things about these struts. I priced them locally here in Tucson, Arizona. First, I called a camper shell place and they wanted like $50-some for two struts. Then I called Pep Boys and they were not helpful. And then I went to an Advanced Auto Parts store and looked at them there as well. And at the Advanced Auto Parts store, they were $30 per strut, so $60 total. Whereas I found these on Amazon, which is exactly what I needed, for $22 plus prime shipping for the pair. So $22 versus $60 basically. So let's go ahead and install this. I'll show you how to do it. So again, the other one has been installed, so I have the new one on there, which is why it's staying up, but it wasn't staying up before. So maybe a close-up here will help you to see this. So the first thing you want to do is, again, determine if you have the snap-on kind. Most of the newer shells are snap-on. And then you just need to fit the head over the strut the right way, flip it back a little bit, and it should lock right into place. As easy as that. So then you can turn it around, find the other one, and boom, it's snapped on. Pull back the camera here. So at this point, I've got two new struts installed. Now, how long these things will last, I don't know. I was reading the reviews, as I'm sure some of you guys have probably done on Amazon, and seen, the gas pressure inside of there eventually corrodes and deteriorates, and some folks were saying they only last about a year. I figured, based on the price alone, I didn't mind, getting it from Amazon. It was $22, as I said, for the pair, whereas locally they were anywhere between $50 and $60, depending on where I went. So once it's installed, it's ready to go. The things that you need to look for whenever you're, finding struts for your camper shell, you want to make sure that you've got the right size. These were 8.5 inches compressed by 14 inches extended. So you'll want to take off your old struts, measure them, make sure that you've got the right size. Excuse me. Then also the gas power or the gas pressure. You don't want too much gas pressure. These were I think it was 24 or 25 psi. So make sure that you've got the right gas pressure because they make a lot of different kinds of these. You know, so do your homework, and it's an easy fix for an old camper shell, or perhaps you have a hatchback lift on your car. It's definitely something you can do by yourself. No reason to spend the money that it would cost to go to a shop and have it replaced, especially if you have the snap-on kind. Hope this review was helpful to you guys. Rock on.